The Kansas City Chiefs moving to the state of Kansas became one step closer to reality on Tuesday as Kansas lawmakers are voting to pass legislation that would help lure the Chiefs across State Line Road. Hi there, I'm Daniel Booth here with your Chiefs news of the day. If you are new to this channel, we discuss the Chiefs every single day. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel and join in the conversation in the comment section below. So if you haven't heard, obviously we all know by now that the Kansas City Chiefs are being lured by the state of Kansas to move there after Jackson County voters rejected the stadium proposal a few months back. Well, here's what happened today, and here's what we know. The House votes in favor of a bill to encourage both the Kansas City Chiefs and the Kansas City Royals to move to the state of Kansas. That is huge news. The Kansas House has voted to approve a measure to encourage the Kansas City Chiefs and Royals to join the Kansas side. The Kansas House voted 84-38 in favor of House Bill 2001. So let me try to break this down for you a little bit with what I have researched. This all happened during a special legislation session, and it's been heavily influenced by lobbying efforts. The proposed measure would allow the state to issue bonds to assist both the Chiefs and Major League Baseball's Kansas City Royals in building new stadiums on the Kansas side of their shared metro area, which straddles the Kansas-Missouri border. Now, remember, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Royals both went to the Jackson County voters a few months back and asked for money to build new stadiums. Jackson County residents, honestly, rightfully so, rejected that offer because it was a bad offer and it was a lot of unknowns, and it really showed the wisdom of Jackson County voters. However, it also created this way for the Kansas City Chiefs to say, hey, look, we tried and now we're going to move to Kansas, which may have, wink, wink, been the plan all along. So the way these things work is that they are star bonds. Now, a new nonprofit group called Scoop and Score was formed last month to advocate for bringing the Chiefs to Kansas. Along with the Royals, they hired over 30 lobbyists for this special session. And however, there is some pushback. Groups like Americans for Prosperity and the Kansas Policy Institute, which are influential among conservative Republicans, are opposing the measure, arguing against state and local subsidies for specific business or projects. But the way that these star bonds work is this. So the Kansas City Chiefs build a new stadium, let's say at the Legends, or let's say who cares? Anywhere in Kansas, they build these new they build this new stadium. The Star Bonds allows the Kansas City Chiefs to have access to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, if not billions of dollars with these bonds to build their stadium. Then all the revenue that goes around that, all the business properties and the restaurants and the nightlife and everything that moves in around that, in that specific area, all that money that's generated through taxes go towards paying off the stadium, if I'm understanding that correctly. Meaning the Kansas City Chiefs can dream big, build $1 billion stadium, and pretty much have the taxpayers pay for it through taxes through these star bonds over the course of 30 years. And then the Chiefs can have what they've always wanted, a stadium with a retractable roof. Super Bowl, likely, we've always been promised a Super Bowl if we built a stadium with a retractable roof. That comes into play. And let's face it, as much as we all love Arrowhead Stadium and we all love the K, the Truman Sports Complex is an island surrounded by nothing. It is a desert out there. And so you have just really nothing to do before or after the games. And so to me, it makes a lot of sense for the Chiefs to be in Kansas. But it also would be heartbreaking as well to Jackson County, and it just doesn't make sense. You think Kansas City Chiefs, you think of Kansas City, Missouri. If the Chiefs did leave for the state of Kansas too, that would mean that the state of Missouri has had not one, not two, but 3 NFL franchises leave the state of Missouri. That's not necessarily a good thing. However, this is just the latest news of the day that these Kansas legislators pretty much voted to greenlight this project and try to lure the Chiefs across State Line Road. Nothing's been decided, and of course, we know that the Missouri governor has said that he will veto this, that he is ready to fight for the Kansas City Chiefs. He is going to fight to keep them in the state of Missouri. Well, I hope he does, but where was that effort a few months ago? with that vote. What do you think, Chiefs fans? Should the Chiefs leave for sunflower-filled fields on the other side, or should they stay put and do the Kansas City Chiefs belong in the state of Missouri? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, as always. Have a safe and wonderful night, as always. Go Chiefs.